Have you heard about the time Alexander Graham Bell got his first phone bill? And it literally spoke to him. But first, have you heard that today is National I Want You to Be Happy Day? It's true, and what better way to spread joy than by sharing a smile? Studies show that smiling is contagious, so technically you're not just grinning, you're starting an epidemic of happiness. This fact courtesy of nationaldaycalendar.com. And speaking of happiness, on this day in 1931, the Star-Spangled Banner became our national anthem. But here's the funny part. Francis Scott Key never meant for it to be sung. He actually wrote it as a poem. And if you've ever heard anyone attempt those high notes and miss, well, you might think he had the right idea. This fact courtesy of onthisday.com. Today is also National Cold Cuts Day. Did you know that the average American eats 1,996 sandwiches in their lifetime? That's almost 2,000. I guess you could say that we're really bringing home the bacon and the ham and the turkey. This fact courtesy of nationaldaycalendar.com. On this day in 1875, the first indoor hockey game was played in Montreal. Whoa! Why indoor, you ask? Well, because the players were tired of getting frostbite every time they got a penalty in the sin bin. This fact courtesy of onthisday.com. Have you heard March 3rd is National Mulled Wine Day? Medieval folks believed that mulled wine could cure the common cold. I'm not saying they were right, but has anyone ever complained about having a cold while drinking warm spiced wine? This fact courtesy of nationaldaycalendar.com. And now for our featured story. On this day in 1847, Alexander Graham Bell was born, and boy, did he have a way with words. When he got his first phone bill, he was so shocked he actually tried to call himself to complain. The operator said, "I'm sorry, sir, but you'll have to hold. You're on the other line." And speaking of dad jokes that ring true, have you checked out our sponsor's dad joke button? It's the perfect way to channel your inner Bell and make everyone around you say hello to better humor.
Why don't pirates take a bath before they walk the plank? Because they wash up on shore.
And that's all for today's edition of Have You Heard? Like, follow, share, subscribe, and leave a comment if you learned something mind-bogglingly fascinating. I'm Troy W. Hudson, the voiceover with personality. Until next time, stay curious.